Okay, bienvenidos. Welcome back. This is video 2, taking you through your activities this week to talk about países, countries, and how to say which country you live in. So the first thing I want you to do is practice a bit of writing. How would you write this sentence in Spanish? I live in England. Using your vocab list only. Write the Spanish translation after the English sentence. I gotta tell you, a lot of people have been handing in work where they've typed stuff in Google Translate and then just pasted it. And I take real issue with that. One, you're not learning anything. And two, it's usually rubbish Spanish. And three, all the words that you need are in your vocab list. So just scroll back up to your vocab list and find out how to say, I live in an England, excuse me, and put them together and then write them in this space right here. Easy peasy. Okay, once you've done that, sticking with the vocab list, I want you to write a sentence about each of these people in Spanish saying where they live. Number 1 is done for you. So number 1 is Dua Lipa. She lives in England. So I went back up to my vocab list and I found she lives in, which is vive en. And then I found the word for England, which is Inglaterra, England, and I put them together to say she lives in England. Vive en Inglaterra. Now you've got 4 more that you've got to do yourself. You've got Luis Capaldi, David Guetta, Adrian, and then Juan Mata, and I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name because I don't like football. Is it David De Gea? I don't know. But anyway, they're both Spanish. So we're going to say they live in Spain. Okay? Everything you need is in your vocab list. So go up, find the words you need, put them all together, write your sentences here. Bueno, last thing you're going to do is you're going to write a paragraph. Okay? You can do this. You just need to think a little bit. So complete the paragraph by replacing the gaps with verbs from the vocabulary list and the pictures with the words. And then I've written in orange, careful. The words for family members will come from previous week's lessons. You should use previous vocabulary lists or look up single words using an online dictionary. Do not use Google Translate for whole sentences. I've already explained to you my feelings on Google Translate. Type your answer on the next page, please. So here's the activity. Right, so we've got this paragraph where you've got the letter V with some blank spaces and then brackets behind it saying I live, he lives, they live, or you live. That's where you need that verb vivir. So you will find I live, they live, he lives, and you live up in your vocab list. You need to go and find them. Where we have pictures, you need to substitute words. So here we've got the England flag. You need the Spanish word for England here. So what you're trying to write is I live in England, but in Spanish. Con mis, then we need the word for parents. Pero mi, then we need the word for brother. And we want to talk about where he lives. Well, he lives in Spain. And as you can see, I've written the word that you need and then an arrow pointing to the picture so you don't get confused. Mis, this is grandparents. What's the word for grandparents? You need to try and remember that. We want to say they live, so we need the word for they live in that blank space. And, well, this is the Scotland flag. You can say it's Scotland, and the arrow is pointing to it's the Scotland flag. We need the word for Scotland there. Con, su, and then you need the word for dog. Y tú, donde, and then you're asking someone, where do you live? Okay? Take your time. Think about it. Use your vocab list. If you can't remember the word for grandparents, you can look up the word for grandparents. But please don't type this whole paragraph through Google Translate. It's a tool. It's not going to teach you anything. And you need to make mistakes because that's how you learn. If you need any support or any help at all, you know you can always email me. Oh, I'm out of time again. Have a good week. Adios.